Now, backstage is a 29-year-old man named Paulie. Paulie admits during his entire life he was made to feel like a stranger in his own family. Everybody sitting next to me, welcome Kay. All right? Now, Kay firmly believes that Paulie is not her son. You see, Kay truly believes that the day she gave birth, the hospital switched the babies. And Kay maintains that Paulie is not her biological son and that her real son is still out there waiting to be found 29 years later. Watch.
Years ago, they gave me the wrong freaking baby at the hospital. I gave birth to a baby boy, but my good son got switched out with the rotten one I got stuck with. I raised a boy named Paulie, but I'm positive he isn't biologically mine. Paulie has been a thorn in my side since he was 8 years old. He's 29 now. That's 21 years of crap. Nothing about Paulie is like me. He doesn't look like me, and he damn sure doesn't act like me. My daughter Dana is angry at me for wanting a DNA test. But the truth needs to come out. Paulie is not my son.
Wow. So, as you just heard, Kay's daughter, Dana, is furious with her mother over this situation. We're going to meet Dana a little bit later on. You are convinced that you brought the wrong baby home from the hospital 29 years ago.
My son was switched.
How do you
in the
know?
hospital.
How do you know this?
This is why. The nurses would bring him to me.
Right.
And they'd say, oh, his ankle bracelet's off. And they go to this woman in the next room, oh, here's your baby. Well, one time, both ankle bracelets were off the kids.
Off both kids. So you think they've... So you think the nurse has brought you back?
You know how babies have this smell when they're born? They have this certain smell. It's really nice, like perfume to the mother.
Right.
Hey! And I kept smelling it,
right.
you know?
And so what happened with this? This baby didn't have it?
Yeah, well, I'm nursing this one kid, and I don't smell this. You know, I don't smell this smell on this kid. So... get another kid, oh, there's that smell back again.
Oh, I see. But then you saw the kid with the good smell walk down the hall with another mother, right?
She had my kid in her arms.
You're sure?
Yeah, they were identical.
Did you always think from the moment you brought Paulie home that he was not yours?
I always, in the back of my head, yes. But, you know, I got some blue clothes at home.
And then when he turned 8, that's when you really thought.
Oh, Maury, he was horrible. You do not know.
Really?
How bad was he? Freaking evil. He was evil. You know what?
Your daughter, Dana, thinks you are absolutely nutso. You know that? Meanwhile, guess what, Kay?
What?
It's just not your daughter here. It's just not Paulie who's here. Your husband, Paul, is here, too. How long have you been dealing with this assertion that your wife makes that Paulie is not your son?
29 years I've been dealing with this.
Yeah.
And every day I'd come home from work and I would hear, Paulie is not ours. And
you've accepted Paulie as your son?
Yes, I do.
That probably ain't your kid. You ought to be going to get a DNA test.
So wait a minute. Paul, she brought up a good point. If she was so much in doubt, why didn't you have a DNA test years and years ago? Why didn't you do that?
Maury, I have not been able to make enough money to have a DNA test. Back in the day when I was young, you know, we didn't make that much money.
Do you think Paulie looks like you?
In sort of way I do, yeah.
Okay. Do you think he has any of your features?
Maury!
Oh, my Lord.
Maury! Look! Look! He's got bluer eyes! He's got... He's got bluer eyes! He's got a flat forehead, okay? I don't have that. He doesn't have that. He doesn't have that.
And apparently also, you took a look at his beard, and there's red in the beard.
There is red in the beard, and I don't have red hair in my family. Neither do Maury, and if you could see down here, he's got more boobs than I do.
So then, as he became mischievous as he got older, that meant that he couldn't possibly be yours?
No, he was
Well,
bad.
maybe you drove him into this mischief. How is he these days? You all get along these days?
I don't know.
So there's nothing about him. There's no motherly love.
Like when you bring a puppy home and you gotta love it and raise it.
All right, we're gonna meet Paulie in a bit. But first, I want to bring out your daughter, Dana. Dana, come on out.
Look at him. She's crazy. What is wrong with you? Look at him. Look at him. That's your son.
Forget about your half-brother here for a second. Tell me about your mother, please. What is going on here?
As long as I can remember, yes, she had a baby that was switched at birth. And now that he's getting bigger.
I mean, it's not funny. I mean, I'm sure it's happened. But guess what?
Ridiculous.
We have had this particular scenario played out once on my show. And guess what? The mother was wrong. The baby wasn't switched at birth.
She looks more like me than he does.
Have you been able to do anything about your mother in terms of ending all this or not?
I beg her to stop saying that. She is ruining our family. I don't know why she has to say that.
What am I ruining? If I'm telling the truth, and we're going to find out today about it.
Paulie had something to say before we meet him. Take a look.
Ever since I was a kid, my mom's been telling me I'm not her real son. She believes that the hospital made a mistake and sent her home with the wrong baby. Hearing her say this for so many years has been making me feel like an outsider. It's made me depressed, and it's made me wonder, what if she's right? She sent me away to military school when I was just a teenager. I felt like she just wanted me to go away. My mom denying me upset me, my sister Dana, and my father. I don't know what to believe, and I don't know why it's taken 29 years to figure all this out. It hurts. I just want to know where I came from.
So before the break, we were talking to Kay, who's taken a maternity test to find out if a man named Paulie is indeed her biological son. She believes when Paulie was born, the hospital made a bad mistake and switched her baby out, and she ended up with Paulie. We've also met Kay's daughter, Dana, and she's furious at her mom. And now I'm looking at you, and you're in tears. Paul is the father.
Maybe not the father.
Maury, I just want to get this over with.
Right.
Make sure that he is my son.
Good.
And her son.
Right. Everybody, here's Paulie. How does it make you feel when your mother says she's not your mother.
Sad, depressed. I mean, it's probably the most hurtful thing you can hear from, you know, a mother from 29 years.
See, how could you do that to him? Oh, gee. Look at him.
Is this all you remember about your mother, that she's felt this way all your life?
Yeah.
No good times at all. Just say, you ain't my kid, go away. Is that how it's been? No, I didn't say that.
You look like your mom?
I mean,
Tough.
yeah. I mean, look at the eyes. I mean, you can tell from the
look at
face.
the eyes.
The eyes, I mean, that's
do you-
obviously...
How do you feel about your father?
My father, I mean, I love him to death. I mean, he's been there. He's been there from day one, and I wouldn't ask for another father.
But I guess there's a part of you that is nervous right now.
I mean,
She's put some doubt in your mind.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of hard to believe.
Well, guess what? There's been doubt and mystery for 29 years. It's going to end right now.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh.
Yes.
This is it.
Okay. In the case of 29-year-old Paulie, okay, you are the mother.
Give your son a hug.
Now, can we put this behind us?
We sure can, right? Okay? It's over. It's over.
Yes.
It's over.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable? You should be thankful.
I am. Thank you. Good looking.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Now, if you want to see more Maury content, click here. And be sure to subscribe to be the first to know about new videos.